Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Boston. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Wednesday, March 25th. You'll be interested to know. 31 years ago, today, in 1995, a new wiki site launched, letting anyone edit and link pages to build a shared live encyclopedia of ideas and topics. That breakthrough democratized knowledge creation, spawning a culture of open collaboration that reshaped how people collectively document and access information online. So now you know. And now, it's time for the weather report. This morning, it's sunny and it feels like 29 degrees with 7-mile-per-hour wind. The sunset will take place at 7:01, and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:33. It looks like we're in for some mostly sunny weather today, with a high near 54 and a light southwest breeze, around 6 miles per hour. If you're inland, it will hit a high of 54. Tonight, expect mostly cloudy skies with a low around 40 and light winds around 7 miles per hour, along with a slight chance of rain after 3 a.m. The nearshore buoy at Cape Cod Bay reads 38 degrees for the water temperature. Looking ahead in the weather. Thursday will be mostly cloudy with a chance of morning rain and a high near 62, and southwest winds around 10 to 14 miles per hour, gusting to 25. Rain will return Thursday night and into Friday morning with lows near 47 and highs Friday only around 55 as northwest winds pick up. Then much colder Friday night with lows near 25 and fair skies through the weekend. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, Boston officials are taking another swing at revitalizing Faneuil Hall Marketplace, prioritizing locals over tourists this time. Despite foot traffic returning to pre-pandemic levels, consumer spending at the marketplace remains down 30%. The city recently concluded a workshop with design experts and planners to kick off a formal revitalization effort. Mayor Michelle Wu envisions the marketplace reflecting every corner of Boston, with more local flavor and small businesses. Wu aims to reduce barriers for vendors by offering smaller, less expensive stalls. Minor changes could be expected within weeks, while more significant improvements are anticipated by summer. Now on to sports. Baseball is back tonight at 8:05 Eastern on Netflix, and it is the Yankees and Giants in San Francisco for the first game of the season. Aaron Judge leads New York, a Northern California native heading home, while the Giants counter with Rafael Devers at first base. Logan Webb takes the mound for San Francisco, coming off a career year with 207 innings, facing Max Fried and the Yankees ace who struck out 189 last year. This is the first ever live MLB game on Netflix. Star Power meets streaming for opening night on the West Coast. In local sports, the Celtics host the Thunder tonight at 7:30, and this is championship-level stuff. Oklahoma City is riding a 12-game win streak with a 57-15 record, and they already beat Boston 104-102 earlier this month. The Seas snapped their own 4-game run with Sunday's 102-92 loss to Minnesota. Jaylen Brown led with 29, but Boston went ice cold in the fourth, missing 12 straight shots as the Wolves ripped off a 16-0 run. Tonight is a chance to bounce back against the defending champs. Meanwhile, the Bruins head to Buffalo tonight to face the Sabres at 7:30. Boston is coming off a 4-2 loss to Toronto, but looking to build on what has been a solid start under Marco Sturm. This is a critical Atlantic Division matchup. Buffalo is hot, and the Bees need to stay in the playoff mix. Pasternak, Lindholm, and Geekie have been producing, and McAvoy is back on the blue line after last year's injury. On the baseball side, the Red Sox finalized their opening day roster. Marcelo Mayer makes the squad as starting second baseman after winning the position battle in spring training. Johan Oviedo and Connolly Early will both be on the 26-man roster, giving Boston depth in the rotation to open the season. In top news, jury members have ordered Meta to pay $375 million for endangering children online. The state of New Mexico claimed that Facebook's algorithms and inadequate protections exposed young users to risks. In a landmark case, the jury sided with the state attorney general's office, asserting that Meta's platforms allowed predators to solicit minors. New Mexico Attorney General Raul Torres stated, "The jury's verdict is a historic victory for every child and family who has paid the price for Meta's choice to put profits over kids' safety." Meta plans to appeal the verdict, asserting its commitment to user safety. In business news, America's sneaky inflation culprit is services like manicures, haircuts, and doggy daycare. Consumers have plenty of cash, but rising prices are driving sticky inflation. Camp Bow Wow in downtown Nashville recently raised its daily rate to $36, a 9% increase, yet broke its daily record with 206 dogs. Owner Steve Lassiter noted, "I don't think anybody even complained." Robust spending on services is now central to the Federal Reserve's fight against inflation. In February, service prices excluding housing rose by 3.3% from a year earlier. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is unchanged at about $71,000. Ethereum is up 1% to just over $2,000. And XRP is unchanged at $1.41. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates with several locations in the Boston area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class. With locations in Canton, Wellesley, Hingham, Brookline, and Framingham, just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. Deepfake technology is becoming increasingly sophisticated, putting companies on high alert. Last summer, Reality Defender conducted a study revealing that even experts struggled to identify deepfakes, with many getting half wrong. As this technology becomes cheaper and more convincing, companies are targeted more frequently, especially in the financial sector. One scam in January led to a Swiss company losing millions of francs after a fake phone call. Companies are now enhancing security measures and training employees to recognize these threats. The damage caused by deepfakes goes beyond deception, creating doubt and eroding trust in corporate communications. And in entertainment news, in Project Hail Mary, Ryan Gosling stars in a soaring, witty space epic about a man on a last-ditch mission to protect the sun from an urgent threat. The film combines the best aspects of Interstellar and The Martian, recreating a mix of wonder, adventure, and humor. Gosling plays Ryland Grace, a former molecular biologist turned middle school science teacher, tasked with saving the sun from mysterious particles called astrophages. The movie features an endearing friendship between Grace and an intelligent alien named Rocky. While it has some cutesy moments, Project Hail Mary ultimately aims high, delivering a fresh story with bold aspirations. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American writer and philosopher, Henry David Thoreau. And he said, "It's not what you look at that matters, it's what you see." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the weather reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in Boston.